Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. If you're new here or you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and helping us feed a hungry hippo. And please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Today we're taking a look at what sold on Poshmark in December. So this is the last month of 2024. Our sales from December on the Poshmark platform. Typically when I do these videos once a month, I do pull up all of our sales. But our Poshmark was on fire in December. In fact, Macari was as well, and we sold a lot of plush on all of our platforms. So I pulled up all the plush that sold because I always want to show you all of those, and then some highlights. But I do have here in the back end of my Poshmark our solds, and this is our last sale in December, the little American Greetings Valentine's Day bear. So you can kind of see lots of jeans, plush, some random remote controls and poop items I was just trying to clearance out. So let's start with the Elmo here. He did sell for only $5, but they pay shipping on Poshmark. And they take $2.95 in fees for anything under $15. So I made $2 on this Elmo that has been around forever. And I paid 50 cents for. Let's see what's next. A Disney store, Star Wars Mandalorian. So I actually sort of bought this for myself at a thrift store back in May of last year when my friends were here visiting for my birthday. And then, you know, when Keith and I were recently decluttering and cleaning out our closets and stuff like that, I'm like, you know, I have a million baby Yodas, and the ones that I wanted to keep are the ones that were actually gifted to me. My friend Lori gave me one at the camp listing party, list perfectly in-person event over the summer. Lori gave me one. I got one from Keith's sister. I have some from Keith. So I want to keep the ones that were like gifted to me that mean something to me because somebody else thought of me. So the one that I bought for myself, I'm just like, whatever, let it go. I think I paid like $1 or $2 for it. $7. So then we have a lot. Someone bought a Disney store, Sophia the First, Crackle Dragon, and then a Disney branded, not Disney store, Minimus from the same show. So this is Crackle the Dragon from Sophia the First. She is a super cute dragon. She's really pretty. She's nice and green with little purple dots. She's really cute. And then the Minimus horse. And I just put these both together in a priority box that you can get for free off of the USPS website with some tissue paper and made them nice. They did sell together for, try to find the price. We made $21 on the order, so that's our earnings right there. Then we have a Walt Disney Company Beauty and the Beast. Sold for $30. When I first comped him on eBay, oh my gosh, y'all, some turds were selling him for like $5 and $10. And I'm like, no way. I know what I have. This is Beauty and the Beast made in Korea. Walt Disney Company. I mean, you can tell this is an older tag. So I'm glad he did sell for $30 here on Poshmark, where I made like a $24 profit. You guys saw these recently in the 10 top worst plush sales from 2024. I'm very sorry, little mass singers. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but you are poop. But they came in a wholesale lot, and you know, I talk about this on the channel all the time. But if I'm going to buy a lot of items, or a box, a lot, a wholesale, whatever, I'm going to sell everything in it, and I'm going to make as much profit as I can. I made $3 on these. The box was paid for with like the first couple of really good plush out of it. So I'm fine listing the poops. I did, you know what? I'm going to link that video for you at the end, so you can hear me talk more about my theory of listing poopy items and lower cost items, if you haven't seen it already. We have Donkey. I don't say it right, and I don't have a good Scottish accent, but I don't care. I do love to run around the house and yell, donkey! At Keith, he thinks it's funny too. This is such a good movie. I still love this movie to this day. 20 years later. God, we're old. We are old. We are old. Anyway, he sold for 12 bucks. This was disappointing. I think I talked about, he may have been in the worst. I don't know. The Trolls movie just came out, and this troll did not comp very high. So stop racing to the bottom, number one. But number two, people don't race to the bottom, but raise your prices when a new movie comes out. For real. The popularity grows. Pottery Barn. Kids. I like this brand. I've only had like maybe 3 or 4 ever. Pottery Barn for kids, plushies or levies, but I do like them. They sell pretty quick. This sold for $18. And Lamb Chop, vintage, 1980s, $13. She's cute. I have always thought that Lamb Chop was cute. Look at her eyelashes. So cute. And a Greenbrier, which is like, I believe, a Dollar Tree or a Dollar General brand. Little chick. He's got a little Easter egg on his tummy. We do really well with Easter plush. I don't know what it is, but it's our best-selling category of plush. I always use keywords like Easter, spring, holiday, whatever you can cram in there. And the American Greetings Valentine's Day bear. So because he has a heart that says I love you, you better believe I'm going to use the keyword Valentine's Day. Especially right now, this time of year. You guys, if you have any plush that you have not listed yet that have hearts or say I love you, or they're pink or they're red, and any way can generally be called Valentine's Day plush, get them listed and get Valentine's Day in your title, in your description, and on eBay, it can go in your item specifics. Also, double check the plush you already have listed. This is another piece of advice I like to give out. Check all your plush that are currently listed and make sure they have Valentine's Day in the title, if they have the hearts or pink, red, anything like that. But also check and see if you have any rabbits, ducks, chicks, anything like that, and put Easter and spring in your titles because Easter's right around the corner too. This guy sold for $8. He's from the year of the poop, the year we don't speak of. That's all the plush that sold on Poshmark in December. Next, we have a pair of Avirex jeans. These are men's jeans, sold for $19. So these are something that I would sell for about $20 plus 10 shipping on eBay. I like this brand. I don't find it that often in the wild. I usually get it like in thread-ups. But if I do find it, I would get it for like $2 or less. I wouldn't pay much more than that. McDonald's work uniform. So, Starbucks, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, any of those uniforms, Domino's, Pizza Hut even. We had a vintage Pizza Hut, like manager's button-up shirt from like the 80s or 90s ones that sold for a pretty good amount. Any of those uniform shirts. One, people are looking for uniforms probably more affordably than buying them new if they get a new job. But also, I think I heard that there's like a trend somewhere where people wear these just to be ironic. I don't know. Do you know anything about that? Let me know in the comments. But I did hear that like people wear these just to wear them. Anyway, that sold for $20 and we paid 99 cents for it. So keep your eyes out for those uniforms. And speaking of the decluttering we did and going through our closets and cleaning out, this was Keith's hoodie that he really doesn't wear. I know, right? He is a huge nerd and World of Warcraft is one of his favorite video games and he doesn't wear his hoodie. But it's not long enough. He's really tall. It's an extra large, but it still wasn't quite long enough on him. And, you know, to be honest with you, he doesn't really wear hoodies and coats. He will go out in a short sleeve t-shirt in the snow because he has this theory, I'm just going from a warm house to a warm car to a warm store or to my grandparents' house. And then he's hot in the store and he has to deal with taking it off and he doesn't wear one. I think he's nuts, but when it's really, really cold or we have like those below zero or those wind chill days, he will. But this one, like I said, it's an extra large, but it just isn't long enough. He's like tall. I mean, everyone's tall to me, but long story long. Sorry, guys. Story time. This was Keith's hoodie. And he did sell it for $35. So clean out those closets, guys. Most of us up north and in the Midwest right now are dealing with crazy cold weather and snow. We're stuck inside. Do some decluttering and get rid of some stuff and list it and sell it. Source from your own house. And you'll have a cleaner, more organized house. You'll feel better. Paige, this was a good brand once upon a time. I would call it bread and butter now, but it used to sell for like 30 or 40 bucks. Can you guess what I'm going to say? Don't race to the bottom. Don't be a turd. 20 bucks. Hollister, I like this brand, especially like men's shirts like this with the button, the pearl snap buttons. We like pearl snaps anyway. Any brand. They could be Walmart and 99 cents and I'll grab them. We always grab the men's pearl snaps. This one sold for $12. Old Navy, one of my favorite bread and butter brands. This is a size 14, so it's a bigger size, which is always good and petite for us Hobbit people. And then like this plain t-shirt. So way back in whenever, 100 years ago, we had bought this box of sports and comic book tees, like graphic tees. We bought a whole box of them. We bought like another buyer out, and it came down to like $1 a shirt. And some of them were really nice and sold for like 30 and 40 bucks. I think this was during the shutdown. And there were a couple of these plain ones in there. And me being who I am, I'm going to list everything. And it may have taken a couple of years to sell, but you know what? I made $7 on this plain shirt. And years ago, I paid for that lot with like the first 3 or 4 sales. So it's all icing on the cake. It's all profit. So there's our sales from Poshmark in December. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything you saw in this video, reselling in general, selling on Posh, let me know in the comments. Go be productive. Go make some money. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.